had quite a collection of centre-backs, really, because it was one of the areas in which I worried about when I came to the club, because Kevin Moran, who was in the spot, and Graham Hogg and Paul McGrath, Billy Gatton, all had injury problems, you know. Billy eventually had to finish a game with ME, and he was a talented player. Maybe not the tallest, but he had something about him, you know. Graham Hogg was a lot of injuries and we sold him, but never thought he was really going to be top United material, but he was honest enough. Kevin and Paul, obviously, they were the more regular players. Kevin, oh, you talk about courage, dear me. My abiding memory is Kevin just seeing wind that penalty box down there, getting another 20 stitches ready to put in his head. He just seemed to get headwinds upon headwinds, and he was such a likeable lad.
Just 48 hours ago, Kevin Moran's very life was in danger. He swallowed his tongue after being knocked unconscious against Newcastle United.
When he came back and he played for Blackburn, I was at his first game, and sure as goodness he got a head cut. 7 stitches in his head. And I said beside Ron Yates, he says, Alec, that was his first home game for Blackburn. He says, Alec, I saw him last week away at somewhere or other, and he got 5 stitches last week. So nothing changed for Kevin, never changed. But a great lad. Paul McGrath was obviously a tremendously talented player, and I decided to let Paul McGrath because for his own sake, and you know, I felt that I had to set standards at the club in terms of, you know, the way Paul saw his life and that kind of thing. It's all old hat now, really. There's no really worth regurgitating in any shape or form. But suffice it to say, he was a tremendously talented player. I don't think he was an organiser. I think he purely relied on his talent. He relied a lot too on his tremendous physical capabilities, because he was very, very athletic and lightning quick, really, really lightning quick, and also a very good user of the ball. I don't think he was always consistent, but the ability levels he could get to were very, very, very high.
Picked on by Stapleton. Anderson away, Stapleton again, and nodded in by McGrath!
Maldoniki came, of course, for a spell. It was a great, great performer for us, playing a variety of positions. Happy, it never bothered him, playing right back, left back, even played in midfield sometimes. And he's up. You get some players who are naturally comfortable being a substitute, you know, comfortable with it. Mal was one of those. He could come on in the heat of any game and go right into the pace of it. Like Brian McClair, he's exceptional. Brian McClair has been the best ever at that. But Mal could do that, and he was a very, very valuable player for us in that period. When I brought Brucey for 800 grand, I remember speaking to the manager, Ken Brown, at the time. He says, Alec, you will never get a more enthusiastic lad as this. You just won't. He's infectious. And so it proved. You know, you get players who make careers with certain assets like determination, enthusiasm, one particular talent, you know, and develops other things. And I think that's the case with Brucey. I think this wonderful, infectious enthusiasm and love playing, love training. You could kid him on and he could take it. He could give it back, but he's just a marvellous personality. Of course, when I bought Gary Pallister, he came as like a newborn foal. I don't think he had a muscle on his body. So he worked very hard in his physical abilities. We did a lot of weights in the gymnasium, and he used to be sick to his teeth with it, you know. Power with the pace and the physical presence in the air. He'd dominant against any of the centre forwards you could mention. He could always handle them. But Brucey would be the one that organised. He would be the one to say, right, we're stopping here, we'll defend here. That's as far as we go. And Powell would just go along with it, accept it, no problem. That was a good partnership, that. It was a marvellous partnership. And as it developed, it got better and better. And you know why? Because they were never injured. Played every week. Always available for selection. Fantastic when you can put your 2 centre-backs down every week, you know.
Oh, what a good goal! Gary Pallister.
This is Tommy Johnson. Dean Saunders pulling away to the near post. Johnson shot, great block by Gary Pallister. Really good defending by the England man.
Pallister. This is an imposing run by Gary Pallister. Pallister is free and it's 2-0. Oh, it's a terrific...
Yeboah going in. Fine defending by Bruce. Bruce has collected yet another valuable goal for Manchester United.
Plus Brucey always gave you a threat in goals. I mean, in one season, 19 goals. And in the year we won the Cup Winners' Cup, which is a fantastic out of goals for anyone. That was a peak time for him, you know. I mean, I used to get letters in. I used to get letters in for supporters time and time again. Play Bruce as centre forward. All the time I used to get that. But of course, he could never be a centre forward.
Bruce! Goodness, what a start!
May never lets you down. Solid, steady Eddie. And I think he's replaced Brucey very, very well. He's been tremendous for us. Unfortunate for him, I played him right back in the first game, which is a bit unfair to him. But we had Paul Parker injured, Gary Neville injured, so David fitted in there for a few or 3 months, in fact. And he also, when he moved him back to centre half, proved that was his natural position. Then it obviously confidence grew to a level that he was included in the English squad last year, which was great for him.
And it's gone in! Looks like David May!
And Ronnie Johnson's been a revelation, coming right into the English game, and also can play positions, as he has done for us this season, right back, left back, centre midfield. But what he has got, and it's shown last year, is absolute superb pace. He's lightning quick, he's a good passer of the ball. And he learned that part of the English game, how to defend and crosses and that type of thing. That got better as he developed into the team. And I thought he was one of our more outstanding players last year.
There's Johnson off the line, goal!
It's dead easy to pick the centre backs, Bruce and Palliser, Daisy and Dolly. Can't get by them. Plus, they give me